The 1958 Brütsch Rollera is one of the rarest and most intriguing microcars of post-war Europe, representing both the ambition and the limitations of small-scale automotive innovation in the 1950s. Its story begins with Egon Brütsch, a Stuttgart-based designer, former racing driver, and early advocate of fiberglass construction. After World War II, Europe faced fuel shortages, high taxes, and limited purchasing power, which created ideal conditions for microcars. Brütsch believed that lightweight vehicles made from fiberglass could bypass the high costs of stamped steel bodies and be licensed to other manufacturers rather than mass-produced in-house. Brütsch initially experimented with racing cars and small prototypes, but his breakthrough came in the early 1950s after seeing the fiberglass Chevrolet Corvette. He developed a series of tiny vehicles, starting with the three-wheeled Spats, followed by increasingly refined concepts. Early licensing attempts failed due to flawed engineering, most notably suspension components bolted directly to fiberglass bodies without a proper frame. Legal disputes with licensees taught Brütsch a critical lesson. Future cars needed a real chassis. The Rollera, first shown in 1956, was one of the results of that lesson. It shared visual DNA with the Brütsch Mopeda, but was slightly larger, more practical, and mounted on a proper frame. The Rollera featured a fiberglass body, 3 wheels, and minimalist construction aimed at affordability and efficiency. German versions were equipped with a 98 cubic centimeters Fichtel and Sachs engine, while French-built license versions, like the 1958 example, used larger engines, including AMC or Isard two-stroke units, up to 124 cubic centimeters, producing around 6 horsepower. Despite its tiny size, the Rollera was surprisingly fast for a microcar, with a claimed top speed of approximately 105 kilometers per hour, 65 miles per hour. It had a Perspex windscreen, a folding soft top, no side windows, and extremely sparse interior trim. Steering and controls were simple, motorcycle-derived, and weight was kept to a minimum. Production was extremely limited. In France, the Société Rollera Française planned output of up to 50 cars per month, but reality fell far short. Only a handful were ever completed. By 1958, Brütsch abandoned car production entirely and later found financial success, building prefabricated fiberglass houses. Today, surviving Rolleras are exceptionally rare, with only a few known worldwide. Restored examples are highly prized, often commanding prices well above expectations for a vehicle once conceived as ultra-cheap transportation. The 1958 Brütsch Rollera stands as a fascinating artifact of post-war ingenuity, experimental materials, and the optimistic belief that simplicity could redefine personal mobility.